To make a true Ferrari thoroughbred, you need a cup of raw power, a tablespoon of motorsport heritage, and a generous sprinkle of Italian flair. Add a few drops of cologne and 2 spoonfuls of turbo, you get this. The Ferrari California T. Apart from the folding hardtop which was brought over from the first California, every single panel you see here has been redesigned, and it now looks so much better. With the F12 inspired front look, the headlights with DRL, 20-inch rims, the twin exhaust and the rear diffuser give it a more aggressive look.
Now, to put down the roof, I will need to hold on to this button for 14 seconds, and the car has to be on stationary for both roof up and down.
Everything you see here is highly customizable through Ferrari's personalization program. This particular unit went through a sporty carbon fiber theme interior transformation.
Right in the center in between the vents is the Turbo Performance Engineer, a sophisticated instrument with touch-sensitive display, showing you the engine's performance in terms of responsiveness and efficiency. The touchscreen display looks really good, and you can actually opt for the Apple's CarPlay feature. Oh, by the way, the audio system, it is brilliant. Here we have the gear selector with reverse, auto and launch control, all beautifully arranged on this sculpted carbon fiber panel. The instrument cluster is beautiful, it's classic Ferrari. On the left you have the high-res screen display, on the right speedometer, and right in the center the rev counter that goes all the way up to 10,000 RPM. Now let me take you through the F1 style steering wheel. You have the carbon fiber pedal shifters here at the back, shift indicators that came in straight from a F1 car, signal indicators, windscreen wiper controls and high beam are all in the steering as well. Then of course there's the famous Ferrari Manettino switch for you to select from comfort, sport and traction control off. The horn, they are placed here, right at your thumbs. Pretty clever. There's a shock absorber button here to give you a less bumpy, spirited driving. And now, the magic button. By now you should know that the T in the name stands for turbo, and it is the first turbocharged Ferrari since the legendary F40. Then of course now they have the turbocharged 458 replacement, which is the 488 GTB. Can't wait to drive that. The front mounted engine in this is a 3.9 litre twin turbo, twin scroll V8 engine, together with a super quick 7-speed dual clutch F1 gearbox. It generates 560 horsepower and 755 Nm of torque. That's 70 horsepower and almost more than half the maximum torque from the previous 4.3 litre naturally aspirated engine, thanks to the T. 0 to 100 in 3.6 seconds, and if you put your foot down, it can go all the way up to 316 km per hour. Yes, I know what you're thinking. You'll be saying, nah, all this turbocharging revolution will only dilute Ferrari's naturally aspirated goodness of raw power, right? No, you could be wrong.
What Ferrari has done in this turbocharged V8 is limiting the torque in lower gears to avoid sudden surge of power from forced induction. With that, Ferrari says this engine has zero turbo lag, emulating naturally aspirated engine. The maximum torque kicks in 7th gear, which comes in really handy as a Grand Tourer. This thing can pull away from anything.
So how does it drive? Well, it is a baby Ferrari with a Grand Tourer body, so you can't expect it to have that kind of raw power and handling from a proper performance-oriented body Ferrari. Well, don't get me wrong, because coming from a maker with rich motorsport heritage, this machine can realize any of your fantasies. The torque from this thing in all gears is sublime. The steering wheel, it is sharp, but slightly too light for my liking. The gearbox, oh my god, I tell you, the gearbox, it is super quick. Now to spice things up a bit, turn the Manettino switch to sport, the throttle response sharpens, the suspension stiffens, And the exhaust note, angrier. The grip from this thing, oh my god! All you need in your life is a Ferrari and a windy road ahead of you. That's all you need. Of course, some fuel, a lot of fuel. Yeah, some of you might say that the exhaust is not as screamy or sharp as a naturally aspirated Ferrari, but this one, it's enough for me. For a Ferrari that's easy to handle, comfortable and relatively easy to get in and out of, this can be your everyday supercar. So, is this car for you? Well, if you've been longing to join the supercar club and you want something that you can use every day, then yes, this car is for you. In fact, your kids can even join you for joyrides. But if you want something a bit more hardcore, a bit that it's able to satisfy your cravings for your weekend track days with your mates, then probably not. If you want to find out more about the Ferrari California T, do log on to AutoBuzz.my. If you like our video, do give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. Exhaust note, angrier. Vung, vung, pa. Sure got people complain, got pedal shifter, got Ferrari, rev auto. Wow, turning circle is, wow, not bad. Well, if you've been longing to join this, kids can even join you by clicking on the YouTube subscribe button below.
The force is strong with this one.